We got Jerry Valentine, who has his own movement. It's called the Get It Out movement. And also we got Javier Sanchez, who, if you know Javier, you know he just did a crazy show, Say It Loud, Live It Louder. Yeah. Both of them here, and they kind of represent that whole Dope Without a movement.
So Jerry, you got this the Get Out project. Tell us what that is.
Our mission is to enable our youth and young professionals by inspiring them through the exhibition of success of others in their aspiring fields, as well as providing those necessary tools, you know, to get them to where they want to be ultimately in life.
Yeah. I mean, I think what's dope about this is that, you know, you said it started off as you trying to figure out a way to get your own stuff out there. But now what you're doing is you're pulling other people who have aspirations and have dreams, and it's still pushing you forward as well. I think sometimes people don't get that concept that once you help out others, it also helps out your own personal movement as well.
You know, saying something is one thing, doing something is another. That's why I said say it loud, but live it louder. Yeah. And I've never done a show, I've never brought my show home to Columbus. And I said, if I ever do it, I'm gonna do it big. Right. And we did it big as heck. You know, we had like 200 people show up. So what we wanted to do is give people an experience and set a new standard for Columbus in terms of what young artists and entrepreneurs can accomplish.
The Dope Without a movement that you've seen and that you became a part of. I mean, what drew you to it?
There used to be, the Source magazine used to have this feature called Back in the Lab, which was a section in that magazine where they talked about artists that were going back to create their next record, and a subsection of that was your studio survival pack. And it talked about what the artist brings into the studio with them. Yeah. And it would say stuff like, you know, my notebook, girls, but almost, I would say 8 times out of 10, it said weed or alcohol.
Yep.
And so young people are reading this. Young aspiring artists are reading that their favorite artists gotta have dope, gotta have weed, or gotta have alcohol in the booth with them or in the studio with them. And it's leading them to believe that if they want to accomplish that, they got to do the same thing. So my thing is like, it's all natural. If you can't do it without being drunk or without being high, you're on mental steroids, and I'm not impressed.
Wow.
You know,
the people that I've been coming in contact with while doing the Get Out project and this whole movement is people that are really, who do, you know, some of the, you know, a lot of the things that, you know, people want to do and stuff like that, but the route that they do it, you know, to get there to their success is so, like, you know, work ethic and stuff like that, and just really, you know, isolating, like, okay, I can't go out, you know, tonight, I can't do this, I don't have to go out every night.
What are some of the major changes that you're seeing in the culture in terms of like drugs and alcohol?
Yo,
kind of
what's
stuff?
dope is how many artists are professing that they're clean.
Right.
Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z, Eminem, 50. You know, those that have become the elder statesmen have started to figure it out. But I also recognize that it's hard because, you know, marijuana, for example, is psychologically addictive, and you can develop what's called state-dependent learning, which means if you learn how to do something under or in a certain state, for example, the state of being high, if you learn how to become an artist in the state of being high, then you become dependent upon that state to do whatever it is you do. And so for young people, if they learn at that pivotal age where they're creating their identity and who they are and what they can accomplish and how to navigate their social experiences, they're learning that in order to have fun at a party, you got to be high, you got to be drunk. That's what it means to have fun at a party. That's become state-dependent learning, meaning they learn that the only way they can have fun is if they're high or drunk.
Wow.
And they become dependent upon that state to have a good time.
In terms of your movement, the Get Out Project, I mean, what is the process of really engaging people and getting people to get behind a certain movement? For somebody out there that may be trying to have their own movement that may be positive, what does it take? Something like Dope Without a Movement, what does it take?
A lot of hard work and a lot of networking. I think that's something that, since moving here, my network has grown so much because I've been really reaching out every opportunity, just really staying focused and listening to what people talk about, and just making sure that I'm staying engaged and really listening to those people who are true to what they, you know, are preaching and stuff like that.
Yeah, Javier, Jerry, thank y'all both for coming in, man. Dope stuff. Excited that you guys are really helping push this Dope Without a movement. And you know, Columbus, man, support your own. You know what I'm saying? These are great talent in your own backyard. They're doing some great things.